they've gone out of their way to now post about how they don't post child porn, but in the same breath, there is a active user who I'm going to pretty much expose in a couple minutes, but that was actively asking for photos of girls in bikinis and underwear. There was a photo of a 5-year-old girl in a bathtub. There are a ridiculous amount of children on this website, and there's a lot of kids on there. I've seen so many 14, 16, 13, 12.
Hey, it's iCkEdMeL, and this is a very serious topic. I wanted to take a little bit of time to talk about this. I do plan to do a live stream tonight, I think at 7 or 8. So maybe we could talk about this too. I have other topics planned, but we can definitely talk about this if you want. This is Belle DeMasi, and she created this petition regarding this website, which brought a lot of attention. Repsion, I think, covered it as well. I'm not sure what other YouTubers did, but salute to these people, especially Belle. I'll put her link down below if you want to check out her video. And somebody messaged me on Facebook to check out this website, and I was like, no, because I don't want my IP registered to any kind of website with children on it. However, I asked them to send me the petition. I saw the petition. It seemed legit. I saw Repsi on these other people. So I said, let me check it out. Now, this is pretty disturbing. I'm not going to show you anything graphic, but the details that we're going to be talking about are graphic, right? And I had to take a couple of hours to like chill out before making this video because it just would have been a curse storm in here. I have never seen such a large gathering of cucks in my life. I mean that in every sense of the word and definition, but then to the next level. Somebody was asking me, how do they not have this website shut down? It's a good question. But if you look at some of the things on the surface, because I haven't logged in and I haven't registered to the website, and I don't want to, I can only imagine what's behind the doors. This website, Rapey Co, is not on the deep web, okay? Like you would typically think this is something that's on a deep web, kind of hidden. No, it's out in the open. You type it in on a Google search, it's the first thing that comes up. Right? These people are always censoring, they're always shadow banning, they're monetizing. This shit's right at the top. You look it up, it's at the top. All right? These people cancel where's the cancel culture at? These people cancel people for nothing that was posted years ago. Ain't shit with this, right? This website, this particular post here is a picture of like a 5-year-old in a bathtub, and the thing is they don't show her front side, they just show her back and like her butt. It's like these weird loopholes because there's a bunch of pictures of babies online. You can do a Google search that are naked, which I really don't recommend parents post their child completely naked online because of these types of people. And under the post, there's like 3 or 4 pictures, and I don't even know if this child is this person's child or did they find this somewhere online. It says, watching gave me such a hard on. I love little girls, especially under 10. So skinny, beautiful, man, I keep rewatching. And this person that posted, man, I keep rewatching, claims they're 16 years old. So you have underage kids on the website, supposedly. Confirmed and verified. I guess they're sending pictures of themselves to the admins. More people posting, added frames. If its streamable link wasn't working, I don't know if it was a video or something. It keeps getting taken down, but I keep re-uploading. There was one in particular, I couldn't really find it, where a guy is asking, he says he wants to have sex with his daughter. He's trying to find out how he can have sex with her because he gets her on the weekends and he doesn't want the mother to find out. So he's looking for tips and advice how to have sex with his child and so that the child doesn't report it. Okay. There's other pictures like this, underage girls in bikinis. You know, they're talking about them, rating them. It's like almost like, what can you do about that? There's other pictures here of little kids at the beach and the angles and what they're looking at. It's like right at their butts and stuff. The little girl ass shot thread is amazing. What kind of searches do you do to find these? We need more pics, guys. Wow. So with this thread, this is an anime character, but above this, there's a picture of a girl bent over at the beach and like it looks sexual. It's like the doggy style position. You can't coax an orgasm out of your 11-year-old daughter by riding her doggy style. The guy that made the original post, he said, I don't care about anime nonsense, but I think it's in fact more difficult to get an orgasm out of girls that young, and men do it. Men who do it should be praised. I mean, there's people here claiming to be underage and other people reaching out and soliciting them. Like, this is literally a website where young underage girls or boys can post and adults can get in contact with them. So I'm going to show you guys some more stuff from Cuck Nation, but apparently the website, it looked like there's some issue with the rapey.co, but there's another website. I don't know if they changed the name or they did something to try to throw people off, but you can still pull the website up under another name. So I don't think it's fully legitimately down because you can still click and you can go to different forums and stuff. I think it may be something they did just to throw people off. Now, this website is literally guiding adults on how to take advantage and rape children and drug children. Okay, there's so many things wrong with the website, but I can see how maybe there's some sort of loopholes with the pictures that they post publicly. But this stuff is public also. Guide to drugging kids up for sex. What are some stuff that's good for drugging teens or even younger? Like what anxiety drugs, for instance. Maybe we can get a pipeline going of neurotic teen girls giving us drugs with which to sedate and seduce prepubescents. Of course, Benadryl works. This user, one of the popular users on the website. LOL, like I said, Benadryl definitely works if it's more than one. I take hydroxine, which is an anti-anxiety drug, but also used as a date rape drug that works well. My antidepressant is a panic disorder drug named Celexa and citalopram, whatever that says. It knocks out most people because it's used to sedate people with PTSD. I mean, they don't work on me, but that's because I need them. Anybody else who doesn't will pass the F out. Guides on how to rape and drug kids, right? Cuck Nation. Videos of young boys. Can people start posting videos and pics of cute boys any age? I want to see them naked all over. Do not start posting boys. Maybe they'll all be... I think I saw people going in there trolling into. We should get some trolls in these forums. There was this web post too because they taken attention to the whole petition of being shut down, and somebody posted on here, they seem to have a hard time determining whether we're edgy, neats, and don't leave our house, or an elite deep state pedo ring. And then he posts a video on YouTube, which I'm going to say unironically enough. Just a minute ago, they had an ad on here. So let me see if I can pull it up on YouTube. Yeah. Unironically enough, there's ads on this. I'm honestly surprised there's not Google ads on this rape site. The way Google moves, I'm surprised there's no Google ads on the rape website with kids and all this shit. So the guy says at the 218 mark, there's a guy that throws his arms up in the air when the little girls started shaking their asses. 218. Let's get a high quality. Let's see what's going on here. I mean, it's kind of like, what can you do, right? Like, this stuff is all over everywhere. This is all these competitions. You got these kids just dressing all this sexual stuff. I guess this is some dancing thing or whatever. And you got ads all over it. So maybe these guys with the rapey side are trying to make a point. I want to see the part where the guy jumps out of the chair, though, and see what Would you really put your kid to dance like this, though? Like, is that a thing? I mean, I don't know. My child's young, but it's just like a thing. Like, oh, yeah, I'm going to put my child in some panties and a little tank top and go dance. And that's the normal shit to do, right? Look, the guys jump. Yeah, I want to see that. Yeah. Back to the serious topic at hand, though, which, by the way, that's a whole nother conversation, too. You see a lot of these videos online, on websites, publisher sites that have ads all over them. I mean... it's really hard to kind of control that stuff, right? What do you do with that? Now, with this website, okay, there's a post here, PSA about unconfirmed femoids. Femoids is a term that's used to describe women as less than human. So it describes them here as subhuman or non-human. Some incels go further and use the term female humanoid organism. See, this is part of the incel culture, these weirdos online with the micro penises. So they have a PSA here that states here to be careful if the person's unconfirmed. So that means that they need to be confirmed because it could be a troll, or as this person states here, one of the big runners on this website, Luke Costa Testicle, if she doesn't have a confirmed femoid badge, then that means there's no proof that she's a femoid, and so you communicate with her at your own risk of getting catfished. The other thing too is this person probably has underage girls messaging him to confirm themselves and sending pictures and whatever else. Unconfirmed femoids have an elevated chance of being a 50-year-old cop, a gay dude trying to get in your pants, or some other category of individual lacking that sweet between their legs. The other thing that this site does to try to protect themselves, because I look at this and I just, like the question that was initially asked to me, how's this site still running? Well, they have like rules, and supposedly they don't, posting links in threads is against TOS, terms of service. So they try not to post links. They try not to push obscene like pictures. Like they have these pictures, but who knows where these people got them from? Maybe they got it from online. People publicly posted them. There's certain little, what it looks like to me, and I'm not an expert on this, that they try to avoid. And they're probably DMing each other, sending each other links to actual other websites. It's one of these sites that almost reminds me of like a torrent site in a way, to where that they're not directly hosting this content, but maybe behind the scenes they're giving each other links and they're sending each other to other websites, maybe personal download links. And so it's very possible that they're already been investigated. Maybe they're already being looked into and being tracked. I saw this documentary one time, a long time ago on YouTube. I don't remember the name, but there was this whole website sex ring thing that was being investigated. It took a long time. They had all the accounts, all the people's names. They watched them. A lot of people got in trouble. There was a teacher that was touching kids. There was like some babysitter that was touching kids, uploading pictures and videos, and they were climbed to higher ranks on the website the more they posted. And so after a while, because I'm sure it takes a lot of investigation, all these people got arrested, and it was just like this whole big operation. But I'm assuming it takes a lot of work, so maybe these people are already being looked into. And I noticed a lot of them too, well, some of them seem to have like these German names: Auschwitz, Reyes, I mean, I don't know, what, Lucy, Testicle. And if these people really think that just because they're out of the US that they're safe, they're definitely mistaking themselves. There's a lot of sick shit on here, but a lot of this looks like conversation. And I really wouldn't be surprised if they had another link to a deep web website where they actually maybe host material on another location, or they're just using other links. This one says, anyone ever given a baby foid a clitoral orgasm? A baby. Okay, you know these are some sick cuck, tiny penis people that can't get it to function, and this is the only thing of kind of a satisfaction they can get in their lives. I mean, this is like, it's disgusting, and you would think it'd be embarrassing, but nobody's here either like, yo, this is out of line, yo, cut it. The admin, the top leader of the cucks, that has a shirt that says, it has a little circle and a cancel thing which says minorities. And the little top leader cuck, he says, look harder, which I wouldn't be surprised if he DM'd him. I really wouldn't be surprised if the feds have been monitoring this website for a while and they're keeping track of all the information and have access to everything. I really would not be surprised, but definitely sign the petition, bring attention to this. There's a lot of weirdos out there. A lot of weirdos, man. And this is really a message. This really just amplifies to be careful who you get yourself with in a relationship, because you never know. It could be one of these weirdos. You have a child and you're going to date, especially these women. Yo, watch out for these sick weirdos, man. Oof, I can only imagine what they look like too. My God.